Just now you can start.
Good morning. My name is Raul Sharma, and my book name is Born to Be Happy, written by Pramod Batra. So, students' information. My name is Raul Sharma, enrollment number this, and Sam Third, class CPC 1, Division A. And general information of this book is title Born to Be Happy, and name of the author Pramod Batra, and publication year is 2002. Edition is first. The genre of the book is fiction, and it is motivational, and these are the general information. This number of pages are 141 and the price is rupees 150, and this ISBN is the number code number that you can search and can find the book name on Google. Now book review. So it is all about the living the life happily with or alone by own self, and the story tries to tell us that some part of happiness depends on personality, and some people are naturally happy, but and some people are optimistic, and they are very happy. So next is the author has also tried to say that those who are born with personality that's on the grumpy side, so they might see faults in people and situation instead of good. Their mood might be glum more often than it's cheerful. Next one is the author here tries to explain that happiness also matters. Now, how happiness also matters, like happiness is more than a good feeling or yellow smiley face. It's the feeling of truly enjoying your life and desire to make the very best of it. So, next is like the happy people would not be only be more likely to attract the meat, but also to develop the skills that would help them to survive. And some are very creative and energetic, and happy people are more attractive to others and develop stronger relationship, which would be essential for making friends and allies to help in adverse condition. Hello, ma'am.
Yes,
Ma'am, I'm audible, ma'am.
yes,
Okay, so next is it is also true that people who are happy with their life, they are more successful, they are healthier, they live longer, and they are better at relationship, and they learn better. Next is the story also tests this some important ingredients for a happy life. First is positive emotions. What is positive emotion? Besides feeling good, positive emotion do good things for our brain and bodies. They lower stress hormones and help in to ease anxiety and depression. So second is achievement. When our life is rich with positive emotion, great relationship, stands to practice, and a sense of purpose, we are ready to accomplish things. Next is finding meaning and purpose in life. Our life can be busy with day-to-day activities and responsibilities. Many of us are multitasking, so we might race ahead, pay attention to the effect of our actions. We pay attention to the effects of our tuition actions, and notice the ways that we make a difference. Uh, Live life based on the values that are important to us. Take time to think of what really matters to us. They help us. They help us to give life a sense of meaning and increase happiness. So these were the basic ingredients of happy life: positive emotion, achievement, and finding meaning and purpose in life. Now, the personal opinion regarding this book of mine is that there is an overall evolutionary, evolutionary purpose for the existence of reality and for our own existence in it. And this purpose is for human beings to reach absolute infinite fulfillment, happiness. And as of today, life is becoming more and more difficult. It's not easy to survive. Some may pass, but they forgot to enjoy life or to smile. And all we ever want is to live happily ever after. We are only willing to live a part of our life. I believe life is supposed to be lived on its fullest, and life isn't all about being happy and content always. It's okay to be sad sometimes. It's okay to be angry sometimes. It's okay to be cry sometimes. Um, think positive thoughts. Like positive thinking can be achieved through a few different techniques that have been proven effective, such as positive self-talk and positive imaginary. There are some tips that can help our brain to think positively. By doing this, we feel happy, like focus on the good things, keep a gratitude journal, spend time with positive people, start every day on positive note. As this like my recommendation for this book, as this book will give us precious principle for a happy personal and family life. Born to be happy is clearly written and encouraging and motivating. I will recommend this book to those people who are having tough time in their life. They don't know what to do in their life, due to which they forgot to smile and they always stay angry. This type of people live alone in most of the time. I would like to give this book 5 out of 5. As first, this book is written by an Indian writer, Mrs. Pramod Batra. Secondly, this book has explained why does happy life matter. Thank you.
Good, chala, good, very good, excellent. Now, is there anything, audience? Yeah, is there anyone who want to give feedback? Chala, who will give feedback? This class is amazing. Nobody wants to give feedback. Very good. Okay, PPT is really attractive. Good. Chalo, anything else? It's not like feedback means you have to talk about negative thing. You can also talk about good things even. Anything else? Good explanation by Jai Kishan. Yes, fine. Now, okay, Kamal Raj. Good, Zaki. Good observation. Next. Chalo, fine. We have received some, you can say, feedback. Good. That for your, yeah. You were not prepared, Rahul, but you have to be prepared now because today I already informed you in our previous session that from the next week we are going to start our presentation. So everybody should be ready, not for Rahul, but everybody. So don't worry, Rahul, it was good. It was good, by the way. So second, who is going to present now? Shelby, are you ready? Yeah, you can share your screen. Yeah, we are waiting for 1 minute. No problem. Take your time and then share your screen. Everybody, keep your PPTs and material from where you are going to. We can say where you have prepared everything. You can keep handing. After Shelby, please, one person, please be ready.
Hello, ma'am. May I audible?
Yeah, you are audible and your screen is also visible. So, yeah, you can start.
My book name is The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho.
It's called Coilo.
Sorry, ma'am.
Yeah, no problem, no problem.
My name is Shelvi Kamani. Enrollment number class The Alchemist. It is original in Portuguese, published in 1988, translated into 71 languages, sold more than 65 copies in over 165 countries, won Genius World Record, ISBN number, genre, novel, drama, fantasy fiction, adventure fiction, philosophical book, and pages. About author, born in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil in 1947, successful career as a popular singer, dropped out of a law school in 1970, traveled through North of South America, North America, Mexico, and Europe. 1974, inspired short time by the military directorship then ruling in Brazil. 1918, walked the 50 plus mile road of Santiago de Compostela in northwestern Spain. Main character Santiago. Santiago is a major character, gypsy, uh, a woman who interrupts Santiago's dream, Englishman, Fatima, the alchemist, and Melchizedek, king of Shalem. Santiago's journey, the journey of discovery. Santiago, uh, Santiago is a shepherd boy who traveled from Andalusia in Spain to Egypt in search of hidden treasure. One day, he slept under the tree where he dreamed that a child said that uh, was telling him that if he travel to Egypt, he will find a hidden treasure. He go to Gypsy and Gypsy interrupt his dream. And Gypsy says that he sleep, he Gypsy, a old king encouraged him to purchase his dream. This story is in Tarifa, Andalusian to Tarifa. Then he go to Tangaria. Santiago works with the crystal merchant and meets the Englishman. Then he go to Osai. Santiago fall in love with Fatima while continuing to learn from the Englishman. Then he go to Great Pyramid. Santiago realized that his personal is not at a pyramid. Then he go to Andalusian back home and Santiago discover his treasure and a personal legend. Symbols, alchemy. Purify the low value metal to create pure material, stone, and represent transformation. And Santiago quotes for his personal legend, universal language. Spoke by all of creation, represent connection of all these things. Themes, personal legend, oneness, free will versus threats. Thank you.
So good. Over to the judges. Yes, all of you, please share your feedback. share your feedback, all of you. All of you, please. So, what about others? You can unmute yourself if you want to share feedback. It is not necessary that you have to write in chat box only. You can type in chat box, but you can unmute if you think then. So fine, Zaki, Rahul, they have shared their feedback. Good. So now, who is going to, you can say, present next? Zaki, are you ready? Yes, Zaki, share your screen.
Is it visible, ma'am?
Yeah, visible and you are audible.
Okay. So I'll start with starting. So this is the book review which I wrote a week back. It
Just a
includes.
second, Zaki, sorry to interrupt you. Here you can see stop sharing and hide. You just put hide, so it won't disturb you. Now you can start.
Not getting. So here's the book review I wrote a week back. So it was guided by our ma'am, Vidhi ma'am. So let's begin. This page includes student information, which says name, enrollment number, class, and semester, as you can read. Further includes general information of the book. Title of the book is 10 Much. Name of the author A.G. Krishnamurthy. Publication date is Feb 2010. Publisher McGraw-Hill Education Private Limited 2010. Next is edition 2010. Genre is self-help. Special features are covers the broad range of achiever belonging to multiple fields. Few lines are quoted in bold and small figures. There no figure, I mean, there is no such pictures in the book. Next is ISBN. ISBN number 9780070680241. Next is the book review. It includes kind of summary of the book. This book is basically based on the people who struggled their lives to make better. Story of those people who fought for their future and made it to another level. It is a collection of stories of people, some famous people and some famous personalities. It includes many people of India also, like Mahatma Gandhi, who fought for India. This is generally a summary of the book. So yeah, the author has identified a process 10 processes which is common to the achievers, which is a basic process to achieve goal in life. Should I read it all or you can understand? Hello?
Yes, you are audible. We are reading.
Okay. So this includes authors put together the story of 50 such people, mostly Indian and some remarkable international achievers too, all who have realized their dreams and turned the world into a much better place by doing so. So we'll go next. It is general reading book for all the dreamers. It based on life stories of successful people, famous personalities. This book is based on real incidents. Each chapter has real characters, so there is no such favorite characters which goes in the question. So it speaks about hard times, struggle, and achievement. So as there are many characters in the book, my one of my favorite is Wright brothers because they signifies the power of dream and desire in shaping one's life by exemplifying the lines of great visionaries. Next is, as this book is all about motivational stories, there are many stories which motivates me, life stories of Bill Gates, sorry. They turn suffering as their opportunities, and story of Steve Jobs and Susan Boyle, who was singer, not to quit, not to give up, and story of Mahatma Gandhi, their leadership qualities. That inspires me a lot. We'll go next. My personal opinion regarding this book. So the question was, do you like the book? The answer was yes. Next is every chapter has story about well-known personality. So every chapter has motivational stories. I like every part of the book. There is no such favorite part. Next is yes, the character of Mahatma Gandhi because the leadership quality. I came across to this in my daily life situations, circumstances. We'll go next. As this book is based on real life incidents, so there is no such thing that I could change or want to change. Next is recommendations. I would like to recommend this book to all those who are non-starters, with which have we who not have clear sense of goal to achieve them. So this book is pretty much all kind of person would read this book, especially youngsters, because they are the future of our country. Next would be I will rate this book 5 because it's a fabulous book for beginners who love to knowing secrets about rich and successful people. As described, it's easy and motivating. So yeah, that was my book review. Thanks a lot.
Chalo, yes. Thanks for giving feedback. Yes, time to give feedback. All of you, please give your feedback. Yes, Rahul, do you want to say something? Fine, you all are typing. Good, chalo, I'm waiting. Waiting 2 to 5 minutes. Type whatever you want to type, or else you can unmute your mic. Yes, Rahul, we can definitely move further, but some students are giving feedback, so we have to wait for them. Not like that. Yeah, you have given feedback, so it means it's done. कि तूने feedback दे दिया तो बस हो गया अभी. Those who are writing, they let them write first. So I had told you that 5 minutes means 5 minutes. We will start after 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, whosoever want to share their feedback, they are welcome. Now 5 minutes has been done. Now who is going to, you can say, present their book review next? Yes, then it will. Yeah, you can share your screen.
Ma'am, is that visible?
Yes.
Okay, so hello, good morning, all of you. My name is Nithokazia, and I am here to present my book review and my.
Janet, sorry to disturb you. Whosoever is presenting, please, you whenever this tab is going on, you just press hide. Yeah, enough that.
Okay, hello, good morning, all of you. My name is Zanith, and I am here to review the book of What to Say When You Talk to Yourself. First of all, here is my student information, my name, my enrollment number. I am from third semester. I am in third class and with division A. So here it is the general information of the book. The title is What to Say When You Talk to Yourself, and the and the name of author is Shell Helmester, and publication year is 2013, and publisher is Manjul Publishing House from New Delhi, and edition is first, and the general of the book is self-development, and special features of the book is powerful new techniques to programs your mind. Here is the ISBN number you can see and the number of pages. Okay, so start with book review first, and uh, here I give you some information about the 5 steps that control our success and failure. So first one, let's talking about behavior. So the behavior is the step of that most directly controls our success or failure. Failure is our behavior, what we do or not to do. Behavior means our actions, how we act, what we do each moment of each day will determine whether or not we will success that moment or day that in anything we do. The reason we don't need even our own advice is because of something else which affects directly that makes us to what we do is called our feelings. Now if we're talking about feelings, every actions we take is first filtered through all our feelings. How we feel about something always determine or affect what we do and how well we do it. But what cause you have to the feelings which are so much a part of you? Did you get them by accidentally? What creates the way you feel about anything? Chances never. Your feelings are created, controlled, determined, or influenced by your attitudes. And third one is attitude. Your attitude are the respective per- uh, perspectives from which you view life. Some people seems to have a good attitude or about most things. Some people seems to have a bad attitude about everything. But when you look closer, you will find that most of us have a combination of attitudes. Some have good attitudes and some have not so good attitudes. But where do we get our attitudes? Answer is we do they just appears or now where our attitudes are no accidentally, they don't just happen. Our attitudes are created, controlled, and influenced entirely by our beliefs. Now if we're talking about beliefs, what we believe about anything will determine our attitudes about it, create our feelings, direct our actions, and each instance help us to do well or poorly, success or fail. The belief that we have about anything is so powerful that it can even make something appear to be something different than what is really is. Belief does not require that something be the way we see it to be. It only requires us to believe that it is. And now, what makes us believe? Do our beliefs just one day spiring out of nowhere were handed to us on the day of birth, like a birthmark, our mm, heredities to be kept forever? Now we create them ourselves. Uh, do we get them? Our beliefs are not accidentally or of nature. Our beliefs are created and directly entirely by our programming. Now we're talking about programming. We believe what we are programmed to believe. Our conditioning from the day we were born has created and nearly permanently convented most of what we believe about most of what goes on around us. Whether the programming was right or wrong, true or false, the result of it is was what we believe. Now the last and sixth one is self-talk. In the self-talk, most of there are mainly five, we can say, steps out of there. Let me explain it. First is silent self-talk. This is the self-talk that goes on all of our mind, although we are usually not aware of it. Silent talk can be either a conscious and unconscious internal dialogue. When you beginning with replace older self-talk with positive and new self-talk, this is one of the easiest and most natural techniques for us. Second is self-speak. Anything you say out loud to yourself, or to do something about yourself, or is this is a part of our self-talk. What you say when you are speaking makes up an imp part of the pictures and directionally you are feeling to your subconscious mind. Third one is self conversation. This is form of self-talk is one of the easiest to use, and it can be also be a lot of fun. Self conversation is the technical of actually talking to yourself out loud and holding down both and both down of the conversation all by myself. uh, I can say one of the most effective forms of self-talk, because of that it engage more of our sense and put some more work programming in our body language and also our skills. And when you have a self conversation, more of you gets involved in the what you are doing and what you are working. Four, sorry. Fourth one is self-write. Self-write is the kind of self that you write out and word for word yourself. It is self that it phase in specific self-talk statement which deal directly with the most IMP new instruction you want to deliver to your subconscious mind and new programming you want to learn the most. And fifth one is tap talk. Each morning, I read the cards one by one, and I begin to notice their effect. They were starting to work slowly, and but surely I was beginning to believe what the cards were telling me. To better way is to record self-talk and play to yourself over and over. So here it is my book review. What I'm learning something new skills and how to change body language and all. Now and also this is my personal opinion regarding this book. So first one is, did you like the book? So I can say I think the book presentation is good, even though there are five methods of self-talk which I was explained to all of you. May choose to use or some of them in our daily life also. Second one is which was your most favorite part um, of the book, and I like the part of self-talking. Like self-talking goes on all of our mind, although we are usually not aware of it. Also, book wants to learn about that self-talk can be either conscious and unconscious internal dialogue, as we discussed. And third one is have you ever done or felt some of the things the character did? So we all done self talk in our past, even through our present and future, but I couldn't think that book I couldn't think like what book is trying to say. Like book having so many parameters or factors to learn about yourself, to improve our skill, our thinking process. So if we're trying to reach on that level, you should push your level 2 and understanding the language what book are trying to say. And last one is if you could change something and what it could be. So whatever is the book is indirectly incredibly described. I don't want to change anything in this book. All topics were covered by author very preciously. And next slide is about recommendation. So first one is I like to recommend the book like up precious as the book. I recommend those people who actually improve their thought process in their life to create something new, to create something different, and stay out of their comfort zone. And the second one is which kind of person would you like to read the book? The person whose mind get overthinking every time. It would be a negative, it would be a positive. Indirectly use your mind in positive way, such a good path on positive way, not a negative path and all. And the last question is what ratings would I give to the book and why? I would like to give the 10 because I have read the lots of book on self development and develop our skills and all, but I felt like the key is missing in all of that book. But I found this book, and I would highly recommend this book to read us for understanding how your mind function, and how we can make best out of it, and it could be better version of ourselves. And thank you, that's it.
So good. Now, time for feedback. All of you, please share your feedback. 5 minute time to share your feedback. Okay. Hurry up, students. Share your feedback. So I hope all of you have given your feedback. Fine. Umang and Kamalraj has given their feedback. Yeah. Yes, I can see the feedback. Fine. Who is coming next now? Who is presenting next? Fine. Diksha. Okay, Umang, you want to present. Fine. Present your screen.
Hello, ma'am. Am I audible? Hello.
Yes, you are audible.
So, good morning, all of you. I am Umang Pandya, and today I'm going to give book review on our Iceberg is Melting. The author of the book is John Cotter. This is the cover page of the book. These are my information: enrollment number, semester, class, and division. These are the general information of the book. Title: Our Iceberg is Melting. Name of the author: John Cotter. Publication year: 2016. Edition first. Genre of the book: fiction. Number of pages: 149. Special feature of the book is 8-step process of successful change. Price and at last ISBN number. Before we will move further, first we see what I'm going to present in this book review presentation. First, the profile of the author, characters of the book, story overview, summary of the book, highlight of the book, strengths of the book, weaknesses, and at last, recommendation. The author of the book is John Cotter. He is the founder of Cotter International and the professor at Harvard Business School. He is an author of 11 books that have won many awards and honors. Now, next is the character of the book: Fred, Alice, Louis, Nono, Buddy, and the professor. First one is Fred. He is an abnormal curious penguin who identifies the problem and brings it to allies. He is level-headed with a creative streak but has gone mostly remarkably until the crisis. The second one is Alice. She is the driving force behind the penguin colony. She is a member of the leadership council. Tough, practical bird and reputation of getting things done and didn't care about status. The third one is Louis, the head of the penguin council and in charge of the penguin elders and through that the entire colony. He has an experience and wisdom, making him an ideal leader. Fourth one is Nono, an older penguin and the main antagonist of the story. Fifth one is Buddy, White penguin everyone liked and trusted. He communicated the message of the change and the solution to rest of the penguins. And at the last, the Jordan, the professor. He is very intelligent but tends to ramble. He is an eager learner and always looking for things done to study. Now we will see the story overview. Our iceberg is melting is a simple story of the penguin facing dilemma. The story of the book is about emperor penguins lived on an iceberg surrounded by a sea rich in food. When water in a cave freezes, it causes the iceberg to break into pieces. Fred, who is the main character of the book, became alarmed. He realized the iceberg, their home, was in the danger of breaking up into many pieces. He knew he had to do something. Fred told to Alice, who is the one of the 10 leaders in the leadership council. Now, Alice too could see the potential of the disaster and felt a sense of urgency to do something. After that, some penguins are sent out and find the new home for the colony, and they keep colony moving. Over the time, the colony become less afraid of change, and the penguins work well together and keep living into a better and better future. So this is all about the story of the book. Now we will see the summary of the book. The story was set in Antarctica on an iceberg where a colony of penguins. The story is packed with numerous interesting details, analogies, and insight about the change management challenges. In my point of view, those 8 challenges are the outline of the book. I remember one of the dialogue of the Fred, which is the main character of the book. That is, "This is our home and will always be our home." Now we will see the main highlight of the book. That is the 8-step process of successful changes: sense of urgency, guiding team, vision and strategy for change, communicate, empower others, short-term wins, build momentum, and new culture. Now we will move further on the strengths of the book. This is many awards winning book. This book is well written and it has strong characters like Fred, Ellis and Lewis. Script of the book is also good. All the pages of the book have some relevant illustration which is perfect for the story. Overall, simple and easy to read book. The summary of the key step at the end make it easy to relate the story and the process of change. Now we will see the some weak parts of this book. The story is good because of the strong character, but I think that the book would have been more enjoyable for me if the story is not bit short. This book gives a good guide on the change management in organization, but at the end it is like a more management relevant book. At the last, recommendation. This is well written book and it maintains balance between the script of the story and the message of the story. I recommend this book for those people who actually become afraid from changes and do not find any solution and they just give up. And I also would recommend it to anyone who wanting to bring out the change in their teams or organization. This book teaches you the process of successful change and how to move from that situation. And at the end, I would like to give this book 9 out of 10. So thank you everyone. Thank you, ma'am.
So good. Now over to the journey. Sorry, jury feedback time. 5 minute time. 10:35. 10:40. We will start another presentation. So 5 minute time for feedback. Now who is going to present next? Give me one name. Hurry up. Kamal Raj, Venshi, Yatish, Diksha, Mihir, Kushal, Munaf, Jai Kisan, उर्वशी, हिरेन, चलो कोई भी एक फटाफट. Hurry up, otherwise we will go by roll number. Why people are leaving the session? Nancy, can you please present your screen? Nancy, yes, start.
Ma'am, is it visible?
Yeah, visible. Press hide. Click
Okay.
on hide. वहां पे भी क्लिक कर दो.
किया.
क्रॉस के ऊपर. वहां पे आर यू टेकिंग योर माइक इज ऑफ. वहां पे कर दो.
मैम मैंने कर दिया है बट आई थिंक नेटवर्क कनेक्शन.
Fine. Next is you press also do hide on there. Fine. You start presenting.
Wait a minute, ma'am.
Done, dear.
Ma'am.
Visible.
Okay, I'm starting from phone.
Yeah. Yeah. Start your presentation.
Just a minute. Hello. everyone. Today I'm going to present a book review. My name is Vansi Kalaria from PC1 class and enrollment number is 191160107023. I go to book named Born to be Happy. The author name is Pramod Batra. General information of the book are following. Name of author Pramod Batra. Publication date 1st January 2002. Publisher Full Circle Books. Journal of the book is motivational book. Number of pages are 144 pages. ISBN number is 978817621154. Summary of this book is life is amusing and very unfair to say the least. Love, truth, and courage to do what is right should be our own guidepost on this lifelong journey. When problem comes in life, don't be depressed and don't be sad. Wake up, face the problem happily. Then problem gets solved easily. Life is too short to live, so live your life happily. Find the joy or enjoyment in each and every moment of your life. Keep in mind when we buy any product, there is some detailed information about that box. But when we are born, there is no one to say how our life will be. Enjoy the problem in such a way that the problem should be confused. How this guy is enjoying his life in such a situation. Problem isn't only matter of your life. Spend each moment with your loved ones. They need nothing from you, not even a single thing. Car, diamond, or jewel, toys, anything. They only need to see a lovely smile on your face. A smile is a curve which can set a lot of things straight. Maintain balance between business and family. Don't merge business life and family or else your life will become stressful. We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. We all are children of God. Keep belief in God that the God will make all the things right. So leave the stress because there is someone who is watching you and he will never see you in loss. In fact, we should take inspiration from Spider. They tries to build their empire for the first time, then fails. The second time, third time, after so many times and after so many problems, they got succeed. Therefore, after so many problems, they keeps build their empire. They never gives up. So we should learn from them that many problems comes in our life. We should face them courageously and be happy. The uniqueness of Batra is belief that life is actually meant to be happy. And in this book, he shows us how it's simple can be. The characters of this book, there are no specific characters, but author provide us their own reference of life. He says some incidents of his life which happened with him and motivates us that how to be happy in each situation. Most favorite part in this book, my favorite story part, which motivated me so much, is don't take relations for granted. In this, he told to do a self audit every Saturday or any day. Means you had reviewed the week. Now discuss it with your partner and clear the misunderstandings. This will go a long way in making you a happier, more satisfied. My opinion of this book, I like this book so much because this book will give you precious principles for a happy personal and family life. Story says that life is actually meant to be happy, and he shows us how simple it can be. There is no one in the whole world who don't want to be happy. Everyone want to live their own life easily and happily. Recommendation: I like to recommend the book to my friends and family. Every person like this book, but especially those person who don't want to be merge his business and family life and want to much happiness in life, they like to so much. Also those person liked it who want better and beautiful relation with his or her children, in-laws and grandchildren. Ratings: I would give 4 stars to this book because this was one of the best book I have ever read in my life. Not kidding, I am completely inspired by it, and I often find myself quoting lines from this book to other people. So glad I read it. Thank you so much.
So good. Now, right now, 10, you can say 10:50 is there. So, till 10:55, you can share your feedback. Till 10:55. So fine. Now next, who is going to share your, you can say, present their presentation? Who is going to present? I don't want to take each and everyone's name again and again. Please, voluntarily, let me know. You can't escape from this task. If you can't do in this lab, then in next lab your turn will come. Chalo, hurry up, all of you. Urvisha, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, present,
One
present.
minute.
Yeah, fine.
Hello.
Yes, you are audible. But press hide. Please click on hide. Start.
Hello. My name is Urisha, and this is my book review. Book is The Big Leap. Conquer your hidden fear and take life to the next level. Written by Guy Hendricks. General information of the book is the name of the book is Guy Hendricks. Publication date is 21st April 2009. Publisher Hyper One. Genre of the book is self-help book. Number of the page is 260. A special feature of the book is the number of quotes. There are many inspirational quotes. And ISBN number is 978-006-1735363. Summary of the book. The Big Leap is about changing your overall perspective so many can embrace a philosophy that will help you achieve your full optional in work, relationship, finance, and all other works of life. The story is motivate to me that is each of us possesses an inner thermostat setting that determines how much love, success, and creative we we allow ourselves to enjoy. When we exceed this cleaning, we typically follow big leaps forward with equally big mess ups. The big leap in the big leap, Guy Hendricks shared four barriers that are holding us back. In first barrier is feeling like we are loud. The second barrier is disloyalty and abandonment. The third barrier is believing that success will end up being a greater burn. And the final barriers holding you back is that you may outshine others. We talk about four zones for major activities: the zone of incompleteness, the zone of confidence, the zone of excellence, and the zone of genius. In the zone of
incompleteness. We are not good at doing anything in this zone. Also, activities we are not good at. Second is activities you can do, but others can just as well. Successful people expend for too much time and energy here. The zone of excellence in activities you do extremely well. Your family, friends, and organization are most comfortable with you here. The problem is a second part of your will with her and die of your remain within this dangerous trap. And the zone of genius activities your uniquely that draw upon your special gifts and strengths. And one of my favorite parts of this book is
Urvisha, sorry to disturb you. Your presentation has been stopped.
okay. Ma'am.
You present it again.
Sorry, ma'am. I think it network issue.
Fine, no problem. You just read what you can do now. You read whatever in the slides. What slides you have written. I think there is a network issue, so that's why I say it's not listing. Is there anyone who want to present? Hello, next. Last presentation. No problem, Urvisha. You can continue in next lab. Fine. But who is going to present next? Yeah, definitely you can present in next lab. So those who remain, they have to present in our next lab. Fine, let's take attendance. Just a second.